Hey there guys and gals, Melodic Symphony here, and today we're going to be playing some more of The Roommates. This is week 16, spring break. Something adult themed might happen. I know I said it several times before and it never happened, but still, I have to throw it out there in case people get upset. Yada. Let's begin. Everyone's packing their stuff. Nobody can stop talking about our trip to the beach house. I'm a little worried that we still have to pay our own way, but I think I've got enough squirreled away. Thankfully, Max's van is big enough to carry us all down there, so we have to chip in for gas. It's cheaper than a taxi, though. You almost ready? Almost. Just a couple more things. Hey, what do you think of this swimsuit? Isabella holds up a skimpy two-piece against her shirt. Oh, Isabella, that looks really good on you. I bet you'll turn every head on the beach. You know it, girl. If I don't get at least one guy to walk into a pool out there, this thing is a failure. Anyway, hurry up. We're all itching to get going. Seriously, you ripped that one on purpose. God, those last 3 miles were hell. You're full of it. Quit trying to blame it on me. Come on, guys. We're here. It doesn't matter anymore. Our lungs will probably grow back. It's fine. Ha. It was a long 15-hour trip, but we finally made it. The beach house sits before us, and the ocean sits just on the other side of it. It's pretty late. What do we want to oh my god, what do we want to do? Let's just get settled into the house first. I want to see what the room situation's like. So, are we really the only ones here all week? Well, yeah. Unfortunately, Roxanne and the others had to bow out. They couldn't afford their own transportation. I'd feel bad, but this place doesn't really look big enough for all of us anyways. Max is right. The house looks pretty cozy. Once we've got the door open and the place scouted, it looks like there are only 3 bedrooms. Each has a king-size bed in it, but still. Well, I suppose we can split off into pairs. Maybe someone can use the couch out here. Actually, let's use 2 of the rooms for 3 people. We can go girls and boys. Wait, why wouldn't we use all of the rooms? Max and Isabella seem to share a quick glance. I'm not sure why she wouldn't want to use all the rooms either, but those 2 seem to have a plan. Because, numbnuts, we've already got a perfectly good split here. Why mess up all the rooms? Because it's ours for the week? That means we have to be rude? No, it's much better if we leave one of the rooms empty, where we know that none of the others will be in it. Where everyone knows that we shouldn't go into that room, especially without knocking. Dominic looks between Max and Isabella as some kind of realization dawns on his face. I'm just saying, it's a long week. Lots of folks about. Come on, douchenick, catch the hint already. Yeah, I get it. You 2 are gross, but whatever. Fine. Isabella and Max high fives. Everyone else starts putting their stuff into one of the rooms. Everyone splits up across male or female, setting their stuff down and making their sleeping arrangements. Okay, ladies, let's get set up. Hurry for the bed situation. What do you gals think? I'm okay with a little snuggling. What do you say, Anne? I don't know if that's, I can't believe I've been here for 3 minutes and Isabella's already making me blush. Yeah, you'll hump anything that moves. But if anything's going to be groping me, I'd like them to have the pecker to back it up, thanks. What? That's incredibly insulting. You think I can't get a strap-on on short notice? Don't underestimate me. You're so gross, Isabella. How do you expect me to be when I've got you 2... What? Oh, how do you expect me to be when I've got you 2 beautiful specimens in the room with me? Tell me at least you bought some nice, revealing swimsuits. Laughing when we each take our bathing suits out of our luggage. Oh, laughing we each take our bathing suits out of our luggage. Isabella inspects them while nodding her approval. Anyway, let's take turns with the bed. I brought a sleeping bag just in case, so I can take the first floor shift. That's awfully generous of you. Yeah, well, I'm told I'm a bed hog, so I guess I was just expecting to get kicked out at some point. We all have a good laugh over that. Alright, let me go get some more blankets from the linen closet, and we'll see if we can't set up a 3rd space here. As Sally leaves, Isabella turns toward me with a wicked grin on her face. Well, I'm a free lady now, Anne. If you're gonna make your move, now's your chance. Oh, I always forget which one it was. That one. I mean, you're going to be with two beautiful specimens all week. I was joking and you know it. Don't be a downer. Aw. I mean, it's a chance to see this ending. I grin at Isabella to let her know that all is forgiven. I wasn't even really mad in the first place. She smiles in return and we clasp hands at the thought of the week ahead. This is gonna be fun. Okay, I think this will do us. Come on, girls. What say we turn in? Tomorrow's probably gonna be just as long, if for different reasons. Speaking of just as long, oh my god, Isabella. It's probably another few hours before you drift off to sleep. Woo! Week 16 Wednesday! Come on, everyone, that beach isn't gonna lie over itself. First one there gets to rub the suntan lotion on my back. I remembered I think it was from like a Family Guy or something, and it was just a funny little joke or whatever. Everyone's up and dressed for some fun on the beach. Sally cooked us up some great vegan pancakes for breakfast. Here begins my descent into madness, guys. I have to admit, I'm looking forward to spending the day on the beach. Our first day here, we basically just went into the nearby town and picked up supplies. We found a nice little outlet mall. Sally and Dominic wanted to look through it a bit, so we ended up spending our day in town just enjoying the local flavor. Today is promising to be some fun on the beach. The sky is clear, the water's warm. I can't wait. It's really beautiful out there. It makes the stress of this last quarter just melt away. We've got our own private beach, which means I don't feel nearly as self-conscious about walking out of my swimsuit. Everyone else is just as undressed as I. Sometimes it still feels like I'm in some kind of model's dorm, but I don't feel as much like an outsider anymore. Oh my god, Rakesh. I just love the weirdness of his swimsuit. Like, do normal, like, diving suits have that thing in the back? I'm just a little confused. Rakesh and Sally are looking out over the water. Looks like they're thinking about going in first. No, Rakesh, you're not going to be able to snorkel in here. It's too shallow. I suppose looking at it, you may be right. Still, I would like to explore and see. Max and Dominic are setting up a net of some kind a little ways off. Meanwhile, I'm putting on some sunscreen under a nice beach umbrella Isabella had. I've got a few good books out here, and I'm looking forward to relaxing and reading for a while. No, it has to go on the third rung, you dumbass. Otherwise, it's gonna be too low. It's net lot limbo stick. Oh my god, shut up, jackass. If you don't get it straight, we won't be doing anything with it. Oh, Rakesh, shake that pretty ass, boy. Behave, Isabella. Come on, Rakesh. Let's see how deep it gets out there. Watch out for the undertow, you two. It's nice to have the whole house out here. Getting along and enjoying the beach, it almost feels like we've got our own nice little family. A few hours later, everyone's gathered around the deck table with another great lunch properly finished off. Thanks for the meal, Rakesh. That was great. Yeah, man, good job. Though, I'm eyeing that grill. I think we may have to fire that up tonight. We bought charcoal, right? Yeah, and some hamburgers and veggie patties. Oh, that sounds delicious too. I'm gonna end up stuffing myself silly this week. Well then, we're just gonna have to exercise that much harder. True, we should go do something now. Hey, let's put that volleyball net to good use. What do you folks say? I'm game. Let's do it. I'll lead one team. Don't you get enough trying to herd cats being RA? I still don't get that terminology. Get enough trying to herd cats? What does that mean? I'm really confused. Someone please tell me what that means. I'm not gonna stop until I whip you into shape. The rest of us decide it's not worth it to argue with him and let him lead one of the teams. Sally volunteers to lead the other one. The two confer for a moment before turning to us with their team selections. Okay, we discussed what seems fair for the teams. It's me, Rakesh, and for Team 1, and for Team 2, it's Sally, Isabella, and any stray hobos they can pick up. Sally elbows Dominic in the ribs. Come on, Max, Isabella, let's clobber these suckers. I laugh as Isabella and Max make their way to Sally. Meanwhile, Dominic calls Rakesh and I over to our side of the net for a strategy meeting. Okay, Am, you're gonna be our trap card. They're gonna think you're our weakest link. Oh, sorry, I'm not really that physical. I hope I'll do okay. No, that's good. Look like you don't think you can handle it. That way, they'll keep the ball coming at you. Meanwhile, Rakesh and I will know exactly where the ball's going. And we can compensate. Brilliant, General. When the ball does come to you, try to set it. That way we can complete for points. If you think you've got a shot, though, take it. I've got confidence in you. Dominic looks pleased with himself as Rakesh and he clasp hands. Victory is already smoldering in their eyes, while I can only chuckle and hope I don't drag them down too much. You chumps ready for the fire? Oh, don't get too cocky, Missy. We've got brawn and brains to spare. You mean you've gone spare? We have spare tires in our brains. Everyone looks at Rakesh for a moment, but decides to let it pass. What say we make this interesting, folks? Oh, what are you thinking? What say the winning team gets out of cleaning duties for the rest of the trip? Oh yes, I will enjoy all of my extra free time. Ha, you wish. Dominic fishes a quarter out of a pocket and flips it. He points to me and says to call it. Luckily, Tails doesn't fail me and it's our turn first. Dominic tosses me the ball. Looks like it's my serve. Oh, ironically, you have to win this one. If you want his ending, you have to win the volleyball game. I don't remember who you serve it to. I may not be the most physical woman here, but I'm no slouch. I wind up and swat the ball straight at Sally. Luckily, she's not expecting it at all and flails at her bump. The ball goes flying past Max on its way out of bounds. Nice. All right, your point. I'll grab the ball. So, the thing is, they have so many backgrounds they could make to just fit an extra scene, but they are willing to spend the time to make a picture of Max facing away from you in the bathing suit, but they won't put the time into making a background for a room of nighttime. Wouldn't you think that it would be just as easy? Never mind, man. What do I know? I don't do games. We rotate positions with Dominic serving this time. He tosses the ball and does the jump serve right to Isabella. Isabella laughs as she easily returns the ball back over the net. We get a couple of good volleys in. Rakesh almost spikes one home, but a last minute dive by Sally saves it. Rakesh sends a wide bump over towards Max. He catches it easily, but his teammates are nowhere near, so he just sends it back over the net. Right at me. Maybe I can score. There we go. I think about spiking it, but I know one of the boys can do it better. Instead, I get under the ball and set it over to Dominic. Oh, there we go. He takes a high-flying leap and sends the ball hurtling right past Sally and Isabella. Max tries to dive for it, but he's too late. Nice work, Anne. We high-five while Sally sticks her tongue out at me. After another half an hour, we're all feeling hot and sweaty, but it's been great exercise. Sally's team has scored 12 to Dominic's 14. We're getting really close to match point, and it's my serve again. I have a chance to maybe end the game right here since we're only playing to 15. Now where to serve it this time? I size up the other team as I toss the ball in the air. With a loud thwack, I send the ball straight at Max. Unfortunately, a little too straight at Max, as in straight at his face. He tries to get his hands up in time, but the ball just ends up bouncing off his wrists and hitting the ground. Oh, I'm sorry, are you okay? It's fine, I'm fine. Don't apologize to that jackass, we just scored a match point. Everyone laughed and cheered as the final point was scored. Rakesh and Dominic rush over to give out high fives. I grab their hands and we just jump a little for having won our game. Well, looks like I'll be cooking with extra dishes tonight. I will have much more free time now that your losers are doing the cleaning. Nice work, everyone. It was a good game. The final tally was Dominic's 15 to Sally's 12. I wandered over to the water and took a few moments to stretch. That was a lot of fun, and I really can't wait to see what the rest of this week will hold. The last 2 days have been incredible. I have been hanging out with my friends on and off the beach, and this has probably been the best vacation of my life. Quiet time to read, the gentle lapping waves, laughter of friends. I can hardly believe it. It's all the more disappointing that tomorrow we have to pack up and head back to the dorm. Still, I've got one more day to spend here, and I'm going to make sure it's the best caper yet. I think everyone's had the same thought, though, actually. After Dominic made everyone breakfast, we all split up to sort of do our own thing. I've gotten a good breakfast and a good shower in. Now I just need to figure out what to do with my day. I walk out onto the deck and take a brief moment to watch over the waves. It's beautiful here. I can see why Professor Task bought it, and why he wanted to keep it to himself. Where did everyone go today? I think Rakesh went to the garage. He's probably painting something in there he shouldn't be. Isabella probably went to go fall asleep on the beach. Dominic went for a jog along the beach. He said he'd been too lax this week. And I'm pretty sure Max took the van into town to get it gassed up for the return trip. I know that the last quarter of the year is coming up. I probably won't have another chance to get some good alone time with someone. If I don't make something happen now, nobody's going to have time to try to make it happen later. Just do it. Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it. Was this one even an option last time? I don't even think that one was an option last time. Well, I guess I've been pretty... Whoa, that's an interesting word. I guess I've been pretty redolent this vacation anyways. A run would do me some good. I head out and start towards the beach trail path. After a few moments, I get to the public area. I head over to a bench, using it to stretch while I look to see if I can spot Dominic. As I stretch out on the... Okay, I'm sorry. As I stretch out on the beach, I feel a tap on my shoulder. The reason I said that's because the achievement in the top right said my boyfriend, and the music suddenly swapped over to something a bit more like double-timey feel. Nice to see you out for a bit of exercise, Anne. Hi, yeah. I saw you go running and thought it looked kind of fun. Well, I'd love it if you came to run with me. Definitely. Sheesh, we've barely started running and my heart's already beating fast. First from surprise, and then just my nerves acting up. The beach is beautiful, though, as we run down the boardwalk. There aren't many people around, luckily, so it feels like we're running on our own. I keep thinking back to our first date and how nervous we both were. It makes me smile, and as I've watched Dominic, I can see it makes him smile too. It's not a very good run, if I'm honest, because the two of us kept slowing down to watch each other like moon-eyed lovers. I giggle at the thought. Dominic looks at me questioningly, but I wave a dismissive hand. So, how's your year been so far, Anne? Oh, so much fun. I never knew such an eclectic bunch of people. And I've made friends I never thought I'd meet. I've never been happier, especially knowing how much I worked to come out here. I mean, I even got a boyfriend. Oh, I mean, wait, you mean me? Oh. Dominic is cute when he gets flustered. I try not to laugh. So you really consider me your boyfriend? Well, I mean, I guess we've only been out a few times so far, but I guess I was hoping I would be honored. At this point, we're barely running. I take Dominic's hand and we start heading back to the house. For a while, we just walk like that, hand in hand, quietly just appreciating each other's company. As the house comes into view, Dominic looks down at me. I guess I've been pretty obvious so far, huh? What do you mean? I'm just saying, I've had my eye on you for a while now. Wait, I mean I've liked you. So you've been watching out for me, yeah? No, I mean, yes, I mean... Well, thank you, Dominic. He's so much fun to tease. I squeeze his hand as I continue. I was so nervous when I first came out here, but you were so nice to me and, well, so handsome. You're the kind of Prince Charming a girl dreams of finding, Dominic. I guess I'm just saying I like you too. Dominic blushes deeply. and we both stop walking as he takes my other hand. Thank you, Anne. I'm really happy to be your boyfriend. I smile and extricate a hand to reach it up and cup Dominic's face. Our eyes close and our lips meet. It's a soft and tender and warm, and the warmth spreads from my lips. Kissing Dominic just feels good. Dominic's arms snake around me as we kiss, my arms pinned to my side. I let Dominic's warmth flow over me, melting into his arms. Finally, our lips part. I rest my head on Dominic's chest, just trying to catch my breath. I think I see why Max and Isabella wanted to make sure there was an empty room. What do you mean? Come on, Dominic, you are my boyfriend, right? I'm feeling a little giddy, but I know what I want, and this feels right. Oh. Okay, this might actually be a warning, guys. Watch out. There may be some nasty going on. Well, not nasty, but bumping uglies. You know that whole saying. Sorry, I got a drink of water. I take Dominic's hand again, and we run towards the house. Luckily, it's empty right now. I pull Dominic into the empty room and lock the door. Luckily, by now, Dominic has caught on, and a wicked grin on his face. Still, a moment of hesitation crosses his face. Are you sure, Anne? I want to, but I don't want to for... Oh! Before he can get another word out, I'm kissing him full on the lips, my fingers pulling at the zipper to his jacket. All of his doubts are gone as I pull the jacket off him, running my hands over his shirt and torso. He's got a bit of a glow from his workout, but right now I'm just loving the feel of him. I get my hands under his shirt, and as we continue to kiss, my anticipation makes me tremble just a bit as I run my hands over his chest. Dominic's arms go behind me, pulling me in close as he passionately kisses me. I can feel his excitement as my hands reach for my own shirt, pulling it up and over my head. I hear a sharp, appreciative intake of breath as my shirt comes off. 30 minutes later, we're laying next to each other, my head resting on Dominic's chest and his arm around me. That was fantastic, Dominic. It really was. Part of me wonders if I'm moving too fast, but Dominic's gentle smile just makes me feel safe. I can't wait for the next quarter. This is going to be a great year. I chuckle a little and nuzzle down into his chest a bit more. Hopefully the others will give us a while longer together. Okay, see, that's usually like a warning thing, but that's just So, yeah, this was interesting. Tying the knot with Dominic. Woo! Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end that one here, guys. That was an amazing week. And not just for, like, the fact that everything fell so perfectly and I didn't have to go back and find a hidden scene, because that sucked. But for the fact that the storyline was so well put together, it actually made me kind of forget I was making a video. So, yeah, heck yeah, this was great. I'll see you all in the next one. So, I'm going to end that one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you all in the next one.